Ignore just the craziness of my hair. It's just being crazy, okay? Like, it's... I look like I'm insane. So, good news. I'm getting a cyst on my wrist, which is great. Like, I've had a cyst on this wrist before, and it was, like, right on the joint. Like, I don't have a hand to, like, point with, so I'm using my chin. But, like, right here in this area... I'm sorry. But, like... right there. And, it really sucked because the only good thing about that cyst, and the good thing that's going to be about this cyst when it gets big enough, is I get to freak people out with it. But, like, other than that, like, cysts suck because, like, they hurt. Like, they really hurt, especially on your wrists. Like, you move your wrists all the time. Especially me, because I go like this a lot. And, like, I lean on my wrist, like, a lot. Or, like, I put pressure on my wrist a lot. And, like, it hurts. So that's great, because I'm already feeling the pain of having a cyst on your fucking wrist. Like, and it's in the direct center of my wrist, too. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, just fuck you, dude. Like, I don't... Why? Why is this? Why you gotta do this to me? It looks creepy, but it's kind of fun to freak people out with it, but, like, it's also not worth the pain, in my opinion. God, I'm such a wimp. Like, it's not even that bad. But I'm a wimp. Like, how am I gonna suffer through, like, the tattoos that I want? Just, like, put me under amnesia, it's fine. I'm kidding. Yeah. But, don't ask why I have these in. Like, I was watching YouTube and left them in. They also kind of make me look a little less insane with them in, but, like, also... Was that a piece of earwax in my hair? Right, okay, like, we're just gonna ignore it, like, moving on. How long has it been since I vlogged? I don't remember, and I don't really, like, I don't know, it's kind of sad, but, like, it's just, like, getting harder and harder to, like, I don't know, talk about things, because I've been working through it so much, like, on my own, and, like, I really don't feel the need to, like, vlog as much, so, like, it's not gonna be every day, so, it's, like, I just kind of have lost count of the days I've missed. But yeah, so I guess that's a good thing, though, because it means that I'm, like, working through my problems little by little, like, you know, because I started this channel, like, at a bad place. I still am in a bad place, but I'm, like, working through it more, I feel. It is so weird looking at, like, past pictures of myself in the background. Like, it just freaks me out. You know what? I'm just gonna turn. You know, like, it's always there, but, like, I'm too blind to see it. But, like, on my phone camera, like, I can see it clear as day, so it's, like, even more creepy. Like, who have pictures of themselves in their room? Like, it's creepy. Like, to me at least, like, it makes me uncomfortable, okay? Like, I just really don't like it. Like, yeah. But once I move out of here, or once, like, once, like, I have my own, like, room or something that I can actually, like, control without, like, my grandma freaking out over it, like, I can, what is the word I'm looking for, decorate? Yeah, decorate it however I want to, because, like, I really don't want pictures of myself staring at me, like, it's kind of creepy, like, I'm just, thanks, grandma, I love you, but, like, yeah. But over this weekend, I hung out with friends, so that was really fun. It was kind of bittersweet though, because one of my friends is moving, and she's moving like an hour away, which is kind of like great. now 2 of my best friends are far away, and then, well, I have 3 best friends, right? 2 of them are pretty far away. One of them is 30 minutes away, and then one of them is an hour away now. And then one of them is pretty close by, but she literally, like, doesn't want to hang out on weekends. Like, I still don't understand why. She claims she's busy, but, like, I think a lot of it is just that, like, she just doesn't want to hang out. So, which, I mean, I kind of get, because sometimes on weekends I just kind of want to break from people too. But, like, also it wouldn't hurt to, like, just spend one day with me. Like, I mean, I think it doesn't help that I, like, always procrastinate on asking, because I know she's probably going to say no. So, like, I usually ask, like, midway through the week or, like, on a Friday, and I'm just kind of like, hey, this weekend, you want to, like, hang out? And she's like, oh, I have plans, and, like, I'm busy, and I have, like, a schedule to follow, sweetie. Because she's very organized, complete opposite of me, and I'm just kind of like, okay, you do you. So, yeah. And then none of the other friends that I have are, like, I'm close enough to, like, hang out with, so. Or they're, to be honest, want to hang out with, because, like, my best friends that I hang out with, like, I like hanging out with because, like, we can have, like, deep conversations and, like, be okay with it. And then the other friends that I have are kind of like, we do fun things together, and then we talk about silly stuff, and then that's it. And yeah. And to be honest, like, holding those kind of conversations or doing those kinds of things are kind of more stressful for me than I think they are in the moment, because, like, it's just exhausting, like, to me. Like, it's just, like, afterwards, like, I'm, like, I didn't really talk about anything that, like, really would help me. I just kind of distracted myself and then exhausted myself directly afterwards. Like, what was the point, you know? And so that's why I don't really like hanging out with, like, just friends, like, after school is over. Because, like, I mean, they're fun in the moment, but, like, it's not worth it to me to, like, exhaust myself when I can't, like, have deep conversations, you know? I don't know if that's just me, or, like, if I'm being, like, really bitchy or what, but that's what I think, so, like, yeah, don't kill me. Yeah. Plus, like, with friends that I'm not really close to, like, even with friends that I'm really close to, like, my best friends, like, even with them, because, like, my 2 best friends that I have that are homeschooled, like, they've been together for so long, like, not like that, obviously, but, like, they've been friends for so long that, like, sometimes, and then they have, like, their own interests that they've, like, established together, and then, like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like they speak another language, and I'm just sitting there like, what? I mean, it's not always bad, but sometimes it's kind of like, oh. And then my insecurities are like, oh my god, like, you can never be as close to them as they are to each other. Like, you might as well just drop them off now before they hurt you even more. Like, blah, 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 blah. And yada, 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 yada. And, like, I just panic. And, like, almost cry. Like, I almost cried a couple of times when I was with them, purely because my, like, anxiety and, like, my insecurities were just so insane. And, like, I think part of it is that I've been thinking about, like, my insecurities and everything a lot more lately, because, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what they are, and, like, how to, like, fix them, and, like, how to, like, you know, like, work through them, but also, like, focusing on them more kind of magnifies them more. Also doesn't help that I'm on my special lady time, if you know what I mean, and, like, very emotional, okay? And this was, like, one of my worst ones. Like, it's, like, I'm extremely sensitive this time, and, like, it's not great. Like, it's not great. Like, I'm not great, okay? Like, so, yeah. So, So, yeah. And then, I don't know, I've been, like, crazy. Like, I feel like I'm going insane sometimes. And, oh my god, Popcorn. Popcorn is just sitting on his basket here, just staring directly at me. Like, he's not moving, he's just staring at me, and I'm just kind of like, hi, Popcorn, like, you wanna... Because usually he's turning, like, to his tank. He's not turned towards me. Like, it's kind of creepy. Popcorn, can you maybe, like, turn? Like, around, like, you just... No? Okay, cool. Right. This is so weird. I'm gonna, like, slightly adjust it so that I can't see him staring at me because it's kind of creepy. Yeah, I love you, Popcorn, but he's just staring. Like, he's just cool. Okay, man, like, you do you, boy, but, like, also kind of creepy. I can't with my Popcorn. Oh my god. But yeah, like, I was just very, very sensitive and almost cried several times with my friends, and, like, I felt bad because, like, I didn't really need to, like, get so sensitive and, like, get so, like, worked up over it when it was, like, literally nothing. And, like, I just, specialty time and focusing on insecurities are not helpful combos, okay? Like, yeah, it doesn't help that my grandma's progressively getting worse. So yeah, that's great. Like, she won't eat. Like, she's being a child, and it's normal, but it's also like she thinks she's in control, but she's not. Because I cook, Uncle cooks, like, I clean, she sits on the couch and complains. She goes over to my pet turtle and talks to my pet turtle. Like, she's reverting to a child, but she still thinks that she's in control. She still acts like she's in control when I do all the chores around the house. Like, I cook sometimes, Uncle cooks sometimes. Like, she just, and then you have to deal with her thinking that she's in control, but you're the one who's actually in control, so you kind of feel like the adult, and sometimes you want to order her around, but you can't, because she still thinks that she's the adult. And then, like, she's just doesn't want to eat either. Like, she's just like, I've tried giving her food, and she's just like, I'm not hungry. Then 2 seconds later, I'm hungry, give me some food. And then I'm like, okay, what do you want? She's like, oh, never mind, I'm not hungry. Like, this is like 2 second intervals right after each other, like one after the other. I'm hungry, I'm not hungry, I'm hungry, I'm not hungry, okay? This isn't he likes me not, okay? This isn't rose petals. This is fucking, like, you are going to starve yourself if you don't eat. Like, so it's frustrating, and then she's, like, falling, and she's acting like it's no big deal, and I'm just kind of like, sweetie, like, not a small deal. Like, it's kind of terrifying, and you're a very frail old woman. Like, I love you, and you're my grandma, but you're also very frail, and, like, if you fall too many times, you can break something, and it could be irreversible, and, like, you could act like it's no big freaking deal. Like, okay, sweetie, like, you do you, but, like, ugh! And so, like, yeah. So I need to talk to my uncle about that, because, like, I think he's getting more and more irritated with my grandma, so, like, progressively, his visits with us, when he cooks us our meals, is progressively shorter, and, which kind of is, like, that even affects my insecurities, because I'm such a self-blamer that, like, even though I know that he's just so frustrated with my grandma's mentality and, like, my situation, like, I immediately think that it's my fault that he's not visiting, even though, like, that's completely irrational. I know that. But it doesn't change the fact that, like, my anxiety and my insecurities are kept, like, oh my god, like, it's me, like, I'm the reason that he's not visiting. It's because I'm not helping my grandma enough. It's because it's frustrated me not being good enough. Like, it's me, and, like, it's so stupid. And, like, not great. Also, like, one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life happened like 3 days ago, and like it was great. It was my Uncle Mike came and brought dinner over, and I was sitting there in a tank top and underwear and nothing else, and like he walked in, and I wasn't expecting him to walk in at that time, and I was like, "Hi," and he was like, "Hi," and then we both kind of stared at each other and like awkwardly, and I was like, "What do I do in this situation?" And then he turned around and went to grab the rest of the dinner because like there were two parts of it or something. Like one of it was in a cooler and then one of it was in a box or something. And so like while he was turned away, like my ass got up and like raced down the hallway. Who the fuck cares about the neighbors downstairs? You know, I'm going through a really awkward crisis right now. And like I raced down the stair, down the hallway, and like threw on some basketball shorts, and then I walked back out like nothing ever happened because I didn't know what else to do. It was really awkward. We just kind of both avoided eye contact and we're kind of like, we're not speaking of this non-verbally. um, but yeah, I don't know. Like my insecurity slash anxiety are kind of like freaking out. I also have 2 surveys for ADHD that I passed out to 2 different teachers that I haven't gotten back yet. Partly because like I haven't gone out to the teachers and asked for them because it was incredibly awkward giving it to them, and it's going to be incredibly awkward getting it back from them, I feel like, too. So like I'm kind of procrastinating on that. Excuse me. And like yeah, it's procrastination, guys. Like don't do it, okay? Like it's not great. Um yeah. I don't know. I'm also really desperately trying to figure out ways to get money. Like, I need. Okay, this is gonna sound like so greedy. But, like, I literally, like, I want money. Like, I can't stand, like, wanting to do things. Like, I just want, like, a bag of chips or something. Or I just want to buy something for myself, you know? And I keep holding back because, like, I'm like, I don't want to waste other people's money on me, and like I'm 17, like I should have a job by now, like, but I don't have time for a job because I'm going through so much shit, and like I don't feel like I can handle the stress of a job, my grandma's dementia, my dad not being there and thinking that he's being there, my mom who's getting better, granted, but also like there's always the when is she gonna fall kind of thing. Like it's kind of like you have one shoe on, but you're waiting. Like you have both shoes on, but what's the saying? Like you have both shoes on, but you're waiting for one of them to drop or something like that. I don't know. But like it's like the suspense of like waiting for when my mom will have a relapse or when my mom will like freak out again. Because recently I've gotten closer to her and I want to trust her completely and I want to like have as close to a normal mother-daughter relationship as I can, but like also I'm terrified of that because what if something happens again and popcorn is staring at me and it's making me feel really uncomfortable. And and like what if she has relapse and it's a time when I like really depended on her and like I can't handle it. Like I can't handle that. So I'm like worried about that. I'm worried about school. I'm worried about like all of these other things, and like I don't know if I can handle the stress of a job. But I also really, really want income. Like I want some kind of money. Like even if it's like a short amount. Like I just like it would be great if I could have an allowance or something. But like I don't get an allowance and it's fine. Like I don't need an allowance, but I would really love some kind of income. So recently I've been thinking I could do like little short, small like weekend jobs. So like I could like dog sit, like I could pet sit, or I could, I don't know if I would be very good at babysitting, but like I could try babysitting? Question mark. Um, I can clean slash organize, like, or I could do like yard work. And I was also thinking, now this is gonna sound ridiculous, but recently, this is so weird. Um, recently I've been washing. Yeah, I've been washing a lot of YouTube videos, guys. Like washing them. Like you just have to put a YouTube video in a washing machine sometimes. You know, like just totally. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos that are like fashion vlogs, but like not the traditional like, like I went to like Forever 21 or like Urban Outfitters and like look at me, like no. It started out with like weird challenges, like Sophia Nygaard, if you know her. Like I love watching her fashion videos because they're really out there and funny. And like I started watching hers, but then recently I started like going into like thrifting hauls, like Emma Chamberlain, and there's this new girl that I found who I'm like really loving, and her name is Best Dressed, and her actual name is actually like her last name like is known because like me she's like very shy. She's very self-deprecative and like funny, like I love that about her, but like also like she's very like awkward on camera in public, and like she like doesn't like attention. So like her YouTube channel, like even though she has like thousands of subscribers, like they're like virtually strangers because she hasn't told anyone about it. And like I'm like, oh my god, that's me, that is me. Like she hasn't even told her family about it. I'm just like, oh my god, like that's cool. But like I just really like her videos because she's not one of those like fashion vloggers who's like, oh my god, like look at me walking through the store, like look at me being all like cool, like look at me getting all these like trendy clothes, like look at me being all like fashionable, like look at me and my blonde hair, or like my perfectly made up face, like like I don't care. Like that to me is boring and like Barbie as fuck. And like I don't give a shit. So I really love her videos though because like her fashion like blogs or vlogs, yeah, I don't know English. Um are like she lets her own personality into it, and she's like does self-deprecative humor, and she has like her little political jokes sometimes, but they're really rare. Like I know like she doesn't really like attention, so she's pretty cool. And like I don't know, like you can just tell that she's being real. She doesn't really wear that much makeup, and like she even has like her own little side business of like selling the clothes that she thrifts. So like a lot of the fashion hauls that she does are like thrift stores, which I think are super cool because she like literally this girl can make like a trash bag look nice. Like legitimately. Like she can make anything look nice. Like she has like things that I would never like ever think would look good on anybody, and they were like just like an ugly old trend, but they like do look cool if like you add them to like the right basic like modern pieces, you know? And I think they're like super cool. And like she doesn't like try and fit in and be trendy. I mean, granted, some of her clothes are trendy, like, and that's kind of cringy to me because like I don't like trends, but like also like some of her clothes are like really out there and like super cool, and so like I really like her style, and like I've started getting more into fashion a little bit. I mean, granted, it's still like a really big struggle for me to shop because um like I don't know, like it's just I get really impatient. Like I just can't, like it's really difficult for me to just like roam down the aisles. Like I just like I glance at like one or two things on a rack and I'm just like, okay, look through the rack. Like I'm that kind of person. Like I'm the type of person who like in a generic store like Target or something finds one shirt or short pair of shorts that she likes and buys five of them in five different colors. Like literally that's me because if I like something I'm gonna buy it like in a ton of different things. But like I'm trying to be more out there and like have more style and like have more individuality because like I think that it's like really cool and like interesting, and sometimes like I have days where like I kind of want to look cute, you know, but like also it's like really scary, so like I don't know about that, but like I'm gonna try. Okay, like I'm gonna try like just a little bit, just a little bit, this is smidgen. And I also think like fashionable, like business like style, like men's blazers or like loafers or Oxfords. I think those look super cool, and like I wanna like input them into my style. I don't have a style, okay? Like literally, it's whatever's comfortable. But like I'm trying to like have things that like look like I give a little bit of an effort, And so yeah. I want to try doing that. And then also, like, she gave me an idea, though, because she was telling her viewers, including myself, because I'm a viewer, like, about, like, how she thrifts, and then she'll, like, modify it, or whatever, to, like, make it look, like, trendy, or, like, cute, or whatever, and then she'll sell it on, like, eBay, like, what's that one she used? She talked about this one site called Depot and then Poshmark, and she'll like sell them on there. And she said like within a month, like she'll like if she sells enough items, she could gain like $100 to $500 like a month. And I'm just like, that's pretty good money. And then I thought like if I do that along with like cleaning for people or like pet sitting or other random mod jobs, but like if you find the right people, pay enough money, like you, like I could have enough money, and like they're not jobs where like you have to go in every day and check in every day for a certain amount of hours or clock in. Like it's like odd jobs where you kind of like are your own employer, so like you can like like get enough money and like it's like not like intruding on your time too much. And I think that's really cool, and I like want to try doing those kind of odd jobs. um, so yeah, obviously I'm not gonna stay doing those kind of odd jobs. Like once I start college, um, like I think I'm gonna like have like an actual legitimate job. But like as of right now, like in high school and then in community college, I think I'm gonna keep doing the odd jobs. And then after community college, and I go into like an actual real college, like I want to like do a real job, and like also college. And then after college, I'm gonna join Coast Guard and you know all of that jazz. But yeah, like I think I want to try those like little odd jobs, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Like I'm gonna do a little bit, just so I can just like have a little like cash on hand, just like in case like I really like want something or like I want to do something for myself, like treat myself without feeling guilty because I'm using somebody else's money, you know. Because I'm getting to that age, I realize where like I'm like pretty much almost an adult. Like I shouldn't have other people paying for my shit. Like I should be doing it for myself. And so that's why I want to like start doing the odd jobs. And plus I feel like it's a lot less stressful because like with those odd jobs, like you deal with a lot less people than you would an ordinary job. So like I think I want to do those kind of like odd jobs so that like I don't have to like clock in and deal with like a bunch of customers or something, or like do real retailing, which I never think I would do retailing, but like you never know, like whatever job you get stuck with. So like yeah, I want to try the odd jobs first, and then try an actual job once college starts, because then I'll actually need the real money. But like, or I might continue the odd jobs and do a real job too, and then do college, but that also sounds really stressful. But like, I could try. And also like I have so much on my plate, like just personally right now, that like I don't think I can handle like school and an actual job plus all of that other like additional like personal stress. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try the odd jobs. Um, yeah, I'm kind of excited though, just like I know like $100 or even like $500 per month is like not the like biggest amount of money, but like to a high schooler that's like kind of a lot of money. And like if I can, I like want to save up for something like special, like like a big thing. Like maybe I want to like start a travel savings account, or like just like a rain check account or something. Like I know it's kind of early to start one of those things, but like I don't know, like so yeah, that's what's been going on so far. Sorry for the not daily uploads, but like what, I it's I'm getting better at like dealing with things on my own instead of just talking to a camera. But like also sometimes you do just want to talk to a camera. I mean, normal people don't say that, but like like I do, because it's been like a year now since I started like it. It's been almost a year. So today is, I mean, this month's August, but it's almost September, so it's almost been a year because I started this YouTube channel in October. So how many months are in a year? I should know this. I'm in 11th grade. Whoops. I don't know. I'm not very smart. Okay, just, yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now because, like, I pretty much said everything that I need to be said. And popcorn is still staring at me so greatly. I love having a pet turtle. Yeah, he's great. Gonna go now because I said that already. So, yeah, goodbye.